Something I noticed yesterday. I put up a video. I named it several times because people were not getting that it was a satire, that it was a parody. I was making fun of the kind of thinking that I've been guilty of myself. But it showed me something interesting. I know I'm saying a lot, because I don't know what I'm going to say. It's one of those things where I don't know what I'm going to say, so I just kind of like, Okay, seriously. You don't have to be a Christian to piss off atheists. I found this out yesterday because I was trying to do something that I thought was funny. Okay, I have a weird, rather backwards, well, sideways, upside down sense of humor, but I was trying really hard to make something funny. I was hoping it would be funny, and happily it was funny to some people, but other people got really pissed off. Because I'm on there, this is evolution. First of all, I'm talking about the Big Bang, and I'm calling it evolution. Yeah, I know, okay, but it was a joke. It was supposed to be funny. The whole thing, I mean, pretty much everything that comes out of my mouth in that video is either incredibly stupid or just whatever. I was trying to be as stupid as possible because because I have seen people argue on YouTube with evolutionists, people who know something about evolution, and the arguments they present are almost or just as stupid as what's on the video that I made yesterday. And you know, it's funny because I know how that pissed off feeling feels because I've been there. I've been pissed off myself when I listen to The Thinking Atheist, or when I listen to the Atheist Experience, and somebody calls and they're like, duh. And you just want to scream. They're just so, I have proof that Christianity is true. Where's your proof? Well, Matthew such and such and such and such. What? Hello? I'm sorry, but that's like me saying, well, chapter 3 of Harry Potter says, and this proves that he's for real. No. I'm sorry. Okay, first you have to show some kind of proof that this or any holy book is divinely inspired. And you know what? There's really nothing to show that it's divinely inspired. It is, in fact, one of the most flawed pieces of literature on the planet. And what made me become an atheist was I read it. And then I read several books about it by people who studied it seriously. And it's impossible for me to look at it as anything but a horrific mess. You know, that's the Bible. And I've never read the Koran, but you know, it's from what I understand from people who have, both books are very similar. They both possess some gems of wisdom, some very beautiful writing. There's also some really despicable things in both of those books, you know. And I think they both clearly show the nature of the authors who wrote those books as human males. Just look at how they portray women in both of those books and what rules they assign to women but not for men. Interesting, isn't it? For a race of people that want to conquer, or not so much conquer, but just subjugate women. Anyway, I don't want to go off on a women's or feminism kind of thing, but the point is, I pissed off atheists yesterday by acting like the thing that pisses me off when I have to listen to it. You know, it's not so much that atheists don't like Christians or atheists don't like theists. Atheists don't like stupid people. And what really gets them mad are people who are stupid and refuse to do anything about it. It's like, well, this one lady on the Atheist Experience calls up and she's like, she has a southern accent. I can't do her accent because it was really southern. But she's like, my pastor says that y'all worship the devil And, Matt's on there going, I think we would know what it is that we worship, and your pastor is wrong. Well, my pastor's, I can't remember all the crap she was spewing, but it was really awful. I just was like, holy shit. And she just refused to believe these guys when they told her, we don't believe in a devil. We don't believe in God or a devil. Well, my pastor says, well, he reads the Word of God. Ooh, the Word of God. Okay, so anyway, that's all. The point, the thing that I'm just trying to get is interesting learning experience for me, but it should be an interesting learning experience for any theist who happens along and sees. I mean, I actually deleted a couple of the comments because they were personally hurtful. You don't tell an old person that they're old. Okay, I know I'm old. How can you not know you're old when you're old? Okay, but how rude to say to somebody that they're old. That's not nice, and so I deleted that comment. And then the comment that said that I was, basically the comments that accused me of being incredibly stupid and ignorant and a Christian. Which I'm like, no, if you would just simply check out my other videos, you will see that I'm not a Christian. But I was for over 30 years, so it is hardwired into me. All I have to do is just like this little portion of my brain, if I shut it off, the stupid comes right back. It's not even really hard for me to do it. So maybe that's why I'm so believable. Oh my God, this woman's crazy, stupid, batshit crazy, stupid. No, well, I am kind of, but I am seriously trying very hard to understand science. I really am. And I understand how people who know their science could be very frustrated and impatient and rather contemptuous of the people who keep their little noses in their little holy book, and they don't read anything else, and they just want to believe this is the true. Yeah. Anyway, so I understand where the anger comes from, and just FYI, theists, it's not because you're religious, it's because you have blinders on and you refuse. This is the funny thing. Theists tell atheists that, oh, you should just try Jesus. You should read the Bible. It'll change you. Read this verse. Oh, listen to this song. You'll feel Jesus in your heart. You'll feel God if you just listen to the song. That's the kind of stuff that theists tell atheists. Seriously, here, any theist watching, I dare you. I double dog dare you to read the book, word for word. 2 books, okay, 2 books. I dare you. Losing Faith in Faith by Dan Barker. And the other one is, I believe, called The God Delusion. And that's by Richard Dawkins. I dare ya. Read those books. You want us to give the Bible a try? Give Jesus a chance? Well, you know what? I did for more than half my life. And before anybody comes to me and says, well, you weren't a real Christian, blah, 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 and minimize and diminish my experience and my personal relationship that I had. By the way, see my shirt? Yeah, see? Okay. Yeah, before you do that, I'll probably cut cat hair on that, but whatever. Before you judge and tell somebody that they're narrow-minded and closed-minded and they can't see and they're blinded and they're lost, why don't you do a little walking in the other person's shoes and read a little bit from the perspective of somebody who, a couple people who might, actually threaten your belief system rather than putting it all on somebody else to change and, research. That's what I did, research. And if you can still believe that bullshit, great. But until you research yourself and read these books, and there's a zillion books, but I just say read those 2 books and then come back and tell me that I don't have a reason to not believe. Anyway, that's all. Kind of a weird video, but I'm kind of in a hurry. I gotta go to my second job. So thanks for listening. Bye. Finding this. Oh, I hate it when this happens.